Welcome back to Week 6 of the North American LCS. Right now I'm happy to be joined by NK Inc. and Maplestreet of Velocity. Going 2-0 on the week, also NK Inc. Congratulations on the first interview to the couch, Maplestreet. You have warmed this seat before, but welcome to the interview lounge. Coming into Champion Select, NK Inc., we'll start with you. What were you guys thinking when you saw Yorick? It seemed like you guys were talking about it on the couch. You had a kind of an inkling. Yeah,
as soon as they picked Yorick, we kind of knew what they were going to go for. Yesterday they ran double AD, and we know as soon as they picked Ezreal, it was going to be Zuna on a hyper carry and the Yorick to try to keep both the double ADs alive.
So Maple, what does that mean? We've been seeing this Ezreal come out a bit, but nobody's really talked about it. What does that open up for a team?
Well, it's good pushing mid, and if it's like a good matchup for them, then I guess the Ezreal can snowball turret pushes with his W, since it increases attack speed. And he's got a lot of mobility and poke, so he's kind of like the new Jace, but I don't think he's that good.
So coming into that game, you guys obviously saw the Yorick. Maple, were the picks and bans different for you right off the bat, or do you guys run with what you went into the game thinking?
We had a set plan for bans and picks, but it could be adjusted here and there, but especially since I picked like the huge tank front line of York and Zach, I knew I wanted Vayne as my AD carry.
So going into the game now, we obviously saw that Rose, again in the bottom lane, was quite focused going into this. What's the mentality of you guys coming in, knowing he's most likely going to go with Shen since it's quite strong for him right now, knowing that lane may get focused quite a bit?
Basically, our mentality is just, we know Shen can catch up if he gets put behind because of that global ultimate that he has. So if they want to put all their pressure on the new guy and they want to put all their pressure on Vile, so because he's in a new lane, if they focus him down, he can catch up later in the game with his global ultimate. So that's like the perfect hero for the new guy on the team.
And you guys usually have Shen in your composition, sometimes running the jungle, so it works out perfectly. Also, for you, Maple, that you had to have so much fun that game. All the controls in the bottom lane, you farmed your face off.
I didn't farm that much, but I got a second quadra kill, which is pretty good. And I forgot to say I'm the best marksman now.
Oh,
totally.
Right. So coming out with that, throughout the season, you've had 5 Dravens, 5 Varus, a Twitch in there with the Avarice Blade coming out, some Trist and Cog. Why the Vayne this time?
Well, Vayne's really strong this patch. Draven got nerfed. I don't like to nerf, but Vayne is really strong now since there's no champion named Draven to absolutely murder her.
And now you guys, 2 changes coming in, 2 wins on this week. The momentum is definitely on an upward stride. NK, what's it like having Echo on the team? A Lux player, a TF, an Ahri player, somebody that can make impact plays while still having Rose calling shots on the top. What does that open up for you having Echo now?
It's really nice to just have Echo there because he's a really, really solid mid laner. I know Vile's champion pool was kind of focused more on like assassins or like utility champions like Kayle, Zed, Karthus, like those kind of heroes. And Echo's pool is really, really diverse, so it gives us a lot of options. We can pick Orianna one game or go to Ahri, or we could go back to Zed too. We just have a lot of options with his pool. And Vile played a lot of top heroes at the beginning as well, like Rumble and Kayle, and he gets those banned out a lot still, even though he's not mid lane anymore.
And NK, we'll start with you and Maple. You can voice in if you want. The last split showed that there were some teams on the bottom that started to rise to the top, which are now some of the top 2, Vulcun and Coast, or 3. So why do you think that is? Why do you think also you guys now starting to come back? Is it that the practice of LCS and the regimen of it is making everybody better, or you guys figure something out that's really just got the momentum going?
I think it's just we kind of found our groove and we're getting the train started. So hopefully we can keep the wins coming and get our record, above 500.
Right on. And guys, final question for you. What has changed recently with the strategies, with Echo and Rose back in new positions on the team to bring out these wins?
Obviously, we haven't run the Janna comp yet with Echo, so it's obviously like there's kind of a difference there where we can't really run that yet until we practice it with him. So we're obviously looking to bring old strategies back and then develop new strategies with all of their champion picks and their different kind of pools that they bring to the table.
Well, the moves seem to be making the changes you guys definitely need. Congratulations again, 2-0 on the week. Thank you for taking the time to do an interview with me here. We have a bit more to go on the day. EU LCS going tomorrow as well, still in Tenerife. You'll be informed on that a little bit later from Trevor and Jat on the